all things Halloween. Top 13 Evil Robots of Movie History. Number 13. Sonny, iRobot. Brought to artificial life by the brilliant Alan Tudyk, Sonny is the robot in the heart of the Will Smith blockbuster, which really bears no resemblance to the short story collection by Isaac Asimov, other than acknowledging his 3 laws of robotics. Law number 1. A robot may not injure a human being, or, through an action, allow a human being to come to harm. Law number 2. A robot must obey the orders given to it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. Law number 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. However, Sonny is the best thing in the film, with the subtle motion captured performance hinting at the humanity lurking within, and for a film about robots, it's probably a good thing its most memorable character is one. Number 12. The Gunslinger. A Westworld robot from an amusement park. After a rapid-spreading computer virus infects the animatronic, it goes on a gunslinging rampage and nearly kills everyone, but succumbs to its human damages not before blaring out repeatedly, "Have we got a vacation for you?" Number 11. Maximilian in the Black Hole. Maximilian is the secondary antagonist of Walt Disney's 1979 live-action film, The Black Hole. Although he doesn't express what he thinks in words, his sharp, stiff body language does the talking. He shows no trust towards strangers, especially when they are considered as guests. Even though he's Reinhardt's loyal number 1, he's also known to disobey his master's wishes, and will do as he pleases when he kills Dr. Durant, or ignores Reinhardt's cry for help. Number 10. The Fembots from Austin Powers. Armed with machine gun jewel eyes, these sexy but dangerous robots are almost the end of Austin Powers, one of the best inventions of the films. Unleashed by the shrill command of Frau, they are only defeated by the disturbingly sensual dance of Austin Powers. Number 9. Amy in Red Planet. Amy is a combot designed for scouting and guerrilla warfare, and has the appropriate tactical programming and sensor packages, including an onboard GPS. She has 2 basic modes: navigation and military. The latter is activated at the push of a button, at which moment her inner screen filter color switches from green to red. Number 8. HAL 9000, from 2001: A Space Odyssey. HAL is the personification of rational thought, with its motivations for killing based on self-preservation. The moment when you realize HAL can lip read is a jaw-dropping reveal that changes everything. However, the true genius and terror behind the character is the fact he never really changes. The helpful computer with the soothing voice is the same homicidal killer one later, with the creepy and his horrifying voice. Number 7. Roy Batty, from Blade Runner. A human-looking robot and leader of a ruse group, Nexus 6 Replicants, and was programmed as a warrior. The blueprint for the new Battlestar Galactica's Silence. Roy Batty is one of the finest villains to grace our screen. Number 6. Mechagodzilla, from the Godzilla series. A great and literal example of a mirror villain, a total badass, who represents and twists, and all that makes our hero good. Mechagodzilla is one of my favorite extra-large monsters. That's mainly because he's as powerful as the Big G himself, and normally can only be taken down by 2 or more guys helping Godzilla. He's got a rainbow-colored laser beam that shoots out of his mouth, a spinning head, and missiles in his fingers and toes. He's also made of space titanium, which, as everyone knows, is the best kind of titanium. Ha 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 ha. Number 5. Ed 209. From the RoboCop franchise. Omni Consumer Products Enforcement Droid number 209 was a proposed alternative to the problem of a crime-ravaged Detroit rocked by budget cuts. You don't have to pay a pension to a robot. Ed 209 failed spectacularly on its boardroom debut, and utterly blasted an executive to pieces, before being disabled by the operators. Ed 209 was characterized by huge cannons, armor, a menacing voice, and is famous for the chilling phrase, "You have 20 seconds to comply." Number 4. The Sentinels, From the Matrix trilogy. Defenders of the Matrix. They took over the Earth and keep humans around only as batteries. Which, is potentially an environmentally solution to the whole need for energy. Although they did start out with solar power, the robots that ended up taking over the world started out as domestic help and cheap labor to handle the jobs that we didn't. It was only after it was decided that robots had no legal rights that they decided to get nasty. Designed for one thing, search and destroy. They hunt using sonar and rip apart things with sharp razors. Number 3. Ash from Alien. An undercover android posing as a scientist. Ash breaks quarantine to get the alien on board. He is as much alien as the Xenomorph, a creepy enemy who stands apart from the world, and in many ways is a scarier foe, as he looks just like us, unlike the God-Gear creation. Ash turning on the crew is a nightmare scenario about being replaced by robots come true. Number 2. Megatron, from the Transformers series. A sentient machine from the planet Cybertron. Leading the evil side is the massive Megatron. He gets a brand new body and transforms into Galvatron, and is the leader of the evil Decepticons, and is hellbent on galactic damnation. Some would question his sanity, though these few are mostly now dead by his hands, or his fusion cannon, depending on his mood. Sometimes he uses his Energon mace to strike them down. It does not matter how they die. Death by the hands of Megatron is an honor. And finally our number 1. The T-800 and T-1000, from the Terminator movie series. Machines sent back from the future to save John Connor, before and after he was born. The Terminator, also known as T-800, from the unstoppable killing machine of the original film, to the reborn hero of the sequel. Arnie's T-800 has always been one of cinema's greatest characters. T-1000 is all about lightness, the potential for violence. It infiltrates before it strikes, and its liquid metal form is even more unstoppable than the T-800. Not to mention the great one-liners. I hoped you enjoyed this list. The list is produced by All Things Halloween, a YouTube channel and Facebook group. Please like and subscribe, and watch some of our other wonderful programming. And thank you for watching.